Could America be on the brink of a recession? An intriguing question indeed that has been stirring in the minds of economists and financial analysts alike. Enter the Sahm Rule, a brainchild of Claudia Sahm, a former economist at the Federal Reserve. This rule has managed to successfully identify early stages of every recession since the 1960s, and it did so without any false positives. Quite a remarkable achievement, considering the organization that officially declares a recession in the American economy often requires a year's worth of data. So, how does this rule work? It's quite straightforward. If the unemployment rate rises by half a percentage point from its lowest point in the past 12 months, the economy is considered to be in a recession. To ensure accuracy, both the current unemployment rate and the lowest point are measured as 3-month moving averages. As it stands, the Sahm indicator is currently at 0.33 percentage points. A slight increase in the unemployment rate could trigger a recession as per the Sahm Rule. However, it's important to note that the Sahm Rule, as pointed out by Claudia Sahm herself, is an empirical regularity and not an unbreakable law. The post-pandemic economy has created unique conditions that could potentially disrupt this regularity. While traditionally, downturns lead to layoffs that go beyond the Sahm Rule's half-point line, the current rise in the jobless rate seems to be driven more by an increase in the supply of workers rather than a reduction in demand for them. The intent behind the Sahm Rule was not to predict financial markets, but rather to establish a benchmark for triggering automatic payments to individuals to cushion them from a recession. As the possibility of a recession looms, Claudia Sahm finds herself in a peculiar position, hoping against her own rule that America avoids a recession. So we've navigated the terrain of the Sahm Rule, its inception, its workings, and its implications in the current economic scenario. The question remains, will America tip into a recession? Only time will tell. Before we wrap up, let's dive into some numbers to better understand the Sahm Rule. Over the past decade, we've seen unemployment rate trends fluctuate. However, when we overlay these fluctuations with the Sahm Rule's predictions, we see a startling correlation. Each time the rule predicted a recession, an actual recession was not far behind. Now let's look at the effectiveness of automatic payments during these past recessions. The data shows that these payments acted as a buffer, softening the blow for many households and helping to stabilize the economy. These numbers paint a clear picture of the Sahm Rule's effectiveness and its potential impact on American economy. So, while we may not be able to predict exactly when the next recession will hit, we can use tools like the Sahm Rule to better prepare the economy. Remember, in the world of economics, being forewarned is being forearmed. Practical and Competitive is a project by Ali Inan. Subscribe, like, share, and stay tuned for more insightful discussions.